I'm Dunhuang. I'm from Gansu. I was grew up in Lanzhou, but I moved to England when I was around 16. I studied in England, worked in England for a couple of years before I moved to Australia. Now I live in Melbourne.
Working with Mindy was initially very different because she's a traditionally trained guzheng player, and she's born in China, even though she studied in London, and she's lived abroad since she was 16, but she was born in China, and so her identity is Chinese. And I come from a very European, Australian, even influenced by American background, and also contemporary dance background.
This project is very important for me because I've been thinking about doing something like this for years. I'm excited to work with Victoria again, to bring her to my home province, to my part of the world, and to show her what it's like in an absolutely strange place and to improvise in this amazing landscape.
The majority of the population is Han people in China, and around nearly 10% of the people, they are ethnic groups. But actually, these 10% of ethnic group people, they are inhabitant in 2/3 of China whole land.
People are coming from different parts of China, and they get on so well. It's just like they live together, they enjoy food together, and it's just really like harmony place to be for food, for culture, and for everything.
The temple was an incredible place. I don't consider myself very religious, but I felt a spiritual connection to it, and I also felt a human connection to it because there's pockets everywhere, and every pocket has a different community group doing something different, and not everyone is praying, but they've all found what they love doing, and they're all doing it in these different spaces, but all within the same area. And I thought it worked really well, you know.
This year, as far as I know, more and more people go to Dunhuang to know about Dunhuang, to know about the history, to know about the culture.
What's very interesting about taking dance and music live into the landscape in Dunhuang and Lanzhou is that the Silk Road is actually a crossing point for different influences. So for me, it's like a contemporary Silk Road. It sort of felt like we were coming into Lanzhou, into Dunhuang, and doing through art, what had been done through trade, and for all those years along the Silk Road. And you know, people have come together, and invariably some people have stopped, some people have kept going, and new people have been formed, new cities have popped up, and new customs have been made. So actually, what we're doing with this artistic project is creating a new language to collaborate with.
So I was growing up, I always hear stories about, like, you know, history stories. I guess that's why it was like buried inside of me. I was always curious about this. I always have passion about this Silk Road, about Lanzhou, about Dunhuang, about minorities, culture. That's what brought me here, and that's what brought everyone here.
Over this shoulder, touch the ground, and then slide. Yes, keep going. More together. Here. Yeah, that is a little bit more inside.
I really felt like the group was like creative pilgrims. I felt like we were tracing steps that other pilgrims, maybe religious or you know, just wanderers, had traced for thousands of years.